Well, Jackie, here we are with Let's Chat. I think we have such an exciting show today.
Oh, you bet we do. You know, I wish people could hear the stories that don't make it, that I think they fall on the cutting room floor. Is that what they say?
Yeah.
But yes, we've got three wonderful women that we get to meet today and we get to introduce to you. So I'm Jackie.
I'm Jana.
And this is Let's Chat.
Our first guest today is Judy Schuler. Judy is a home inspector with a buyer's choice. Thank you for joining us today, Judy.
Thank you.
Now, I
for
have to
having me.
ask you, I'm feeling that it wasn't an accident that your business is called A Buyer's Choice.
No, actually that was one of the marketing things that caught my attention when I decided to go with it. It's ABC, Buyer's Choice Home Inspection.
Tell us a little bit about what you do and how you got into the business, Judy.
I got into the business back in 2009, got out of ambulance and decided to go into home inspections. I'd been helping my kids do home inspections on their homes and giving them a checklist of things to do. And my husband was in construction, and we've done lots of renovation over the years. So that was something that caught my attention, and I thought, I can always work for our own self, always been in business, so I can do this and still look after my husband and do whatever else it is I want to do, and I like it. I love it.
You obviously had to take some training. I mean, it's great that you have a love of it and some experience, but what kind of training?
So back in 2009, I bought the franchise, the Buyer's Choice, for Fort Saskatchewan, Sherwood Park and area. And that put me into a Carson and Dunlop course, which was about 460 hours. And they basically taught you how to build a house and then how to take it apart later.
In
Phenomenal
460
course.
hours.
460 hours. Phenomenal course. Then I ended up going down to Florida for, I think I was down there about 20 days, and we did about 10, 20 inspections with another certified master inspector who'd been inspecting for years, and that taught me way more. And then if I have any problems, I come back and I talk to the professionals. So whether it's an electrician or an HVAC guy or a plumber, if you don't understand something, that's where I kind of started learning and setting up specific meetings with them to better understand, so that when I went out to help my clients, because it's about helping people, right? When I went out to talk to my clients, I could give them that information in a more educated format. But saying that, it's always keep it simple. Don't talk about all the big language that builders use. Keep it simple so the average person can understand it. That's what's important.
Did you find that home inspection was more of a male-dominated industry?
I've been the only female for 8 years in northern Alberta. There's another one now in Edmonton that I've learned about. Well, I kind of helped train her and she works with me. But yeah, it's been mainly male. So it's an interesting field to get into. At the end of the day, I have some guys come on and, you know, they always, whether or not they're going to learn anything. But when they leave and they shake your hand and they say, you know what, you've taught me a thing or two, I'm done my job. Then I feel good. And so that's kind of gone away over the years because the people say no. Different than men, I'm told I'm more organized and more detailed than men. And of course I keep it simple. So even though he might be a contractor or he might be an engineer, keep it simple for the wife because she's the one doing the work sometimes at home because they're away, right? And so that's interesting too. They need to know certain things in the house when the other person's away so they can look after it.
Now, when you said you have the franchise for Sherwood Park and Fort Saskatchewan and area, there obviously are several acreages and farms in there. Your life is a little different than if you just did Edmonton.
Yes, I looked at my numbers last night. So probably 55% of my inspections are in towns, residential, and the rest are rural. So I do septic inspections, I take their water tests, I can do asbestos for them and take it in and testing. So I do a lot of that stuff as well. I've lived on farms and acreages all my life. 2 years I spent in the city, which was enough. But small town and farms and acreages are very important. So educating those people not only on the septics, but how do you live on a farm, right? Make sure you're looking after your waste properly. Make sure you're looking after your septic properly. Understanding that you still have to keep it clean because you know where your wood should go. Some fire smart ideas. I kind of educate them on all that kind of stuff. We see a lot of weeds. These are contagious weeds, how to handle them. So it's a wide variety that I kind of talk about. And again, send them to the right people. If they need more information, here's the agricultural department. Here's this department, that department that will help you on those acreages.
Now, you do obviously, when home buyers are purchasing, they want to know that their houses are, or what condition they're purchasing a home in. But you also offer a service that I found interesting when we were chatting, that maybe I need to take advantage of it.
So I do a lot of maintenance inspections, and those are the ones that become of a certain age and they forget what their checklists are. So I go back and
That would be me.
You're not alone.
Well, and if you haven't done anything to your house in the last 5 years, maybe it's time to look at it, you know, and that's cleaning your gutters. I mean, everyone changes a furnace filter, that's an easy one, but cleaning of the gutters, checking this, putting weather stripping in place, all those type of things. Have you done them on a regular basis? There's tricks to the trade so that you can figure out when your windows are going. Everything has a lifespan, right? And that's, I think, what's important. People have to understand. And so I like giving them the list, and I give them a list to do spring, winter, summer, fall. Nice checklist to keep up on. And standards have changed, right? So also educating them on the new standards and the new codes. So if you're doing any electrical, get your electrician to do this, this, and this. Number one, he's already there, so it's going to save you money, right? And number two, that just brings that standard up. So when you go to sell it, you're at that next level. Right now, I'm booking a week in advance. If it's like April, May, June, when our busiest season is, then sometimes it's a week and a half, 2 weeks, right? So it depends what's going on.
And how would people get in touch with you, Judy?
I have a website, of course, or else just call me, 780-220-3798.
And our next guest today on Let's Chat, we're going to be speaking with Sherry Dawson and Lisa Krager from Little Sparrow Productions. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining us today. So you ladies met a few years ago.
Correct.
And you had a dream.
Yes. I guess a dream. Not really off the bat a dream, but yeah. We wanted to inspire other women and empower other women.
So you wanted to inspire and empower other women. Now, some of your first ideas going out of the gate included a magazine and some charities, and today it has brought you where?
Well, we just finished our second Women Empowering Women event at the Edmonton Inn and Conference Centre, and so that's where it's brought us to have arrange events for women that are empowering with inspirational speakers and just a fun night out for women. We had over 700 people attend. Yeah, and we've been getting great feedback today. Everyone seems to have enjoyed themselves, and the speakers and the food.
So what type of women were your events aimed at?
You know, the first one, I guess we just, every woman, essentially. We find our events tend to be more around age 34 to 65. So there's a really wide demographic. Some events just cater to entrepreneurs or, you know, people going through a crisis, and our event is more for every woman. It's applicable to everyone. So the big theme of our event is connection. And that's really what it's all about, because I guess if we go back, the main idea behind this event is a lot of women are feeling isolated these days with social media. A lot of women work from home. I know I do, and that was certainly my dream, to kind of have my cake and eat it too. That seemed like the perfect idea, but there's something missing in all of that, and what's missing is connection with other people.
And who are some of your speakers?
Our keynote speaker was Dr. Jody Carrington, and she just lights up the room. She is a ball of energy. She gets everyone engaged from start to finish, and so she was our headlining speaker. And we had Jane Stoller. She goes by the name Organized Jane, so she talked about organizing tips. And Melissa Lamoureux, who talks more about emotional freedom techniques. And
So you've had this really successful event happen. What is next on the list for you ladies?
We have a lot on the list. March 24th, we have our next Women Empowering Women event in Edmonton at the Edmonton Convention Center. We have a great lineup of speakers. We have Dr. Jody Carrington again, Jane Stoller, Heather Armstrong, Mara Altman, and Rachel Milkey. We have several more events lined up after that. Penticton will be on May 24th. Carrie Dahl is going to join us for that one as well. And then Calgary at the BMO Centre, June 20th. In October, we're in Saskatoon on October 17th. And then we head to Ottawa November 7th. We're also very excited for our 2020 events. Hilberg and Burke is going to be an event sponsor. So they have gifts for all our VIP ticket holders, and they'll have a large
Pop-up shop.
Yeah, pop-up shop, sparkle section, whatever.
Glam station.
Glam station. So there's lots of extras and surprises that are going to be going into those events.
And the ticket prices were pretty reasonable too. They ranged from about
75 and up, and we include some food and a glass of wine.
Well, Jackie, we were not lying. Wow, what an exciting show.
Oh, I know. And to get to know those women better, it's fantastic. So if you get a chance to meet Judy or Sherry and Lisa, do corner them and sit down and hear the rest of their stories.
Oh, definitely. And make sure you check out Judy Schuler with A Buyer's Choice for your next home inspection.
That's right. And even beyond the home inspection, I loved her idea of the checklist.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I know. And I have to say that after hearing her talk about that checklist, I'm going over it in my head, and I'm going to go home and talk to my husband.
Yeah, what haven't we done lately, right? And then Sherry and Lisa, to hear about some of the people they've been in contact with for future speakers. I mean, it's very exciting.
And so diverse. They've got such an array of different women that are going to be out there and talking and connecting women to women.
Well, I can't wait to, obviously I can't wait, but their March event, and over 2,000 women. Can you imagine the energy in that room?
You're going to feel like a rock star being the MC at that event.
Yes, let's rock it. All right, well, that's been Let's Chat for this episode.
Yes.
And so, cheers.
Cheers.